I'm curious, do you have a specific metric that you're looking at before you make a decision to refi, or what's your refi process?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say I don't really look at one certain metric, but I do believe there's a balance of being not over leveraged, which I mean everybody focuses on. Certainly I do. I spend a lot of time on debt, but I also think there's a you should not be why you shouldn't be over leveraged. You also don't necessarily want to be under leveraged. There's a thing with velocity of money, you also have to consider tax efficiency, right? So, like for example, if you're at a 250% debt service credit ratio, you're going to pay taxes no matter what you do. I don't care if you do the cost seg, which speeds up your depreciation. You're going to end up paying taxes there. Your cash flow is so strong, right? At such a multiple, you're only writing off a little bit of mortgage interest. Like you're going to pay tax. And if that, by the way, if that's the worst case scenario, I mean, we can all agree that's not a bad scenario. But what I would say is that's kind of what I look at is like, where's my debt service credit ratio? And also, where's it going? Like, where's the NOI going? How confident am I to continue to go up? For me, because it's all my own money, I know banks are typically at a 120 to 125 is what they want to see. I don't like going under 140. The only time I'm under a 140 is when I'm acquiring the property itself, because obviously I'm acquiring a property with deferred maintenance or drug issues or high vacancy. Of course, like, the NOI is not going to be great or the debt service credit ratio is not going to be great. But let's just say after 12 months or my decision to be able to refi and how much debt I'm willing to put on top of that property, I'm usually want to be at least at a 140, knowing that I can continue to increase it. It's where I am right now. Maybe I was a little bit riskier in the beginning and just not willing to do that now. I want the cash flow and I want, as much reserves as possible too. I mean, banking, like lenders in general, if we've learned anything over the last 12 to 24 months, man, like you want to make sure that you have your money in safe places. And